What is going on, you guys? This is your boy Scotty, and I'm here to review. Yes, I know y'all are surprised. I've spent about 3.5 years going in on this bitch, talking about how much I can't stand her, being very unforgiving towards her, about her role in Drug-gate with my girl Candy. And I must say that at this point, I have kind of grown, like she's kind of grown on me in a sense. I don't know what it is, and I've fought it for a mighty long time. And I will say that her happiness is inspirational. And you know, a lot of people will probably say, well, you know, since she done got back good with Candy, you know what I'm saying, you back on the Porsha train. Now let's be clear, I'm not on her train. I'm not one of her biggest fans. But I will say that due to the mental state that I'm in life, I see that she's in that same mental state, and I'm probably more understanding of who she is right now because I'm kind of where she is in my mind. So, you know, that's just where I'm at with her. And, you know, seeing a person be that happy is a bit inspirational because for a long time I didn't think I would ever be happy as I am now. So it's like, you know, let's just get into, you know, her and her happiness and see what's going on. Now, when I first heard that she got a baby special, I really wasn't that enthused because you know, when you watch these reality shows with an ensemble cast and then they turn around and they get a spinoff, you never know how it's going to pan out. Like, do you know if they can carry a whole show by themselves versus being on a show with women to play off of? So you never know. So we're going to get into it. Porsha and Dennis, they do a maternity shoot, and if my energy is off, trust me, I am tired as hell. I'm off today, so I've really been sleeping in, so I decided to go ahead and do this review. So, you know, bear with me if my energy is off. But they doing a maternity shoot, and it was funny as fuck. One thing I will say about these two, they're both goofballs, so it makes it entertaining as fuck to watch them two together. But the maternity shoot was very funny, and especially the shoot with the whole hot dog picture. It reminds me of Felony Parks when her and Apollo did their photo shoot with the pickles and shit. That will remain an odd ass photo shoot, but that's just what it was, honey. Felony and Apollo, they did something weird as shit. But that was cool though. You know, and I think we saw those. I think she posted those pictures from this shoot on her Instagram, but she looked pretty good. I think that's around the time I started back following her on Instagram. And the pictures were pretty though, but Porsha is a pretty girl. She's always been pretty. Back when I was like teen Porsha, I thought that she was beautiful back then. So I think pregnancy, she's wearing the pregnancy very, very well at this point. You know, she doesn't look like she's stressed out and begging for church robes and coins. She looks pretty good as a pregnant woman. And sometimes women look better pregnant. You know, I think that's kind of weird, but that's, you know, what it is. So Porsha and Dennis, they get ready to hit the road or whatever, and they have yet another disagreement about the Duluth situation. Now Porsha lives in Duluth, and Duluth is about an hour away from Atlanta, an hour away from the city. They both work in the city. Dennis wants to be closer to his business, but Porsha is already settled in Duluth, so she wants Dennis to move to Duluth and be with her. I think that Porsha is being uncompromising. I don't think she's compromising at all. I think she's being very selfish. Like, I understand that you may not want to move right now. You're pregnant. You just, you know, y'all ain't even married yet. But I think that what he's asking you for is pretty conducive at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I really believe that what he's saying is, okay, we both work in the city. Everything is close by. Why can't we move to the city like an hour away? The traffic is just too much. And honestly, like I said on my Housewives reviews, I pretty much understand where he's coming from. Like, who wants to drive an hour back and forth to work every fucking day? I wouldn't. I don't even like driving 20 minutes to my job. Like, I live in Canton and my job is in Madison. Like, the minimum is 15 minutes. The maximum is 20 minutes. And if you add traffic, morning traffic, that's an extra 5 minutes. So I don't even like driving 15 to 20 minutes to my job, let alone a whole hour back and forth. You know what I mean? No. So Porsha just gonna have to get it through her head that this man really wants his own, wants a space that he can call his own right alongside hers, because this house that she got in Duluth, this is her space. And you know what I'm saying? I get that she worked hard to get that house. She built herself up to get that house. I really understand. But baby, you're in a new situation. And just like you want him to compromise with you, you got to compromise with him. Sometimes in relationships, you got to meet somewhere in the middle. And this is why I'm not really too sure about this relationship thing right about now. But we'll see what happens. And I'm sure you guys will know about it, okay? But I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I think that Porsha is dead ass wrong in this particular situation in regards to them moving and staying or whatever. I'm 100% team Jermaine Dupri on this one. So Shamia, my girl Shamia and Lauren, they come over to mommy mentor Porsha. I think that Porsha thinks that just because she's a new mom, that means that everybody's supposed to pamper her and do whatever she wants them to do. And that's not necessarily what being a new mom means. Like, I was 11 years old when my mama had my youngest brother. And we didn't have to pamper her and do this and do that. Now, I know the first 2 weeks of her being at home, she'll be like, oh, go get me a soda, or go get me a go fix me a sandwich, or run up to the store and get me a 50-cent hamburger or something like that. Like, she'll do that, but just being her full-time maids and all of that shit, no. But I guess this is rich people stuff, because she wants a night nanny, a morning nanny, and all of that shit. What do you need with a morning nanny when you're going to be at home? Now, I can understand you needing a nanny while you're working again on Dish Nation, but you're going to be at home for over a month. So what do you need with a morning and a night nanny? Bitch, you're going to be at home. What the fuck do you need with all of that? But okay, Porsha. But one thing I will say, Shamia is so pretty to me. Y'all, I love Shamia. But like I say, I love Tauruses. And Shamia is a Taurus like Candy is. And being that this is Taurus season and my moon sign is a Taurus, I really believe that's why I love Tauruses so much. So Porsha and Gary with the T, they go shopping. And apparently they have a great relationship outside of their job. And they discuss the baby shower. Now, Gary with the T is hosting the baby shower, and that's the best person to fucking host it, okay? Because like I say, I love me some Ricky Smiley show, okay? Now, when I was listening to the radio when I was going to college or whatever, every morning I will listen to the Ricky Smiley show on the way to school every motherfucking morning. I used to love listening to the Ricky Smiley show. I used to love to hear Gary with the T's color of the day, and he come in with the T, whether it was factual and unfactual. I was really loving that shit back then when I used to listen to the radio, but you know, you can't pay me to listen to the radio now. But they was talking about Dennis and how he's gonna make a big, you know, gonna have a comedy set during the baby shower, and I'm sitting up here like, is he even funny? You know what I mean? But I don't know, child. I don't know. So then Porsha decides to compromise and go house shopping with Dennis. Now, the house that they looked at looks like a whole house that a rapper lived in. And the dude, the realtor was like, yes, a male celebrity did have this house. So Dennis was all for this house. But this house don't look like no house for a man, his wife, and his kid. This house looks like a bachelor pad. That's what the fuck it look like. It don't look like no house you have a kid and a wife for. You know what I mean? That's the house you get when you living by yourself and you fucking 10 to 12 bitches a night. That's the type of house you have. I don't see that being no house for no family. Just being honest, I don't see that. But he's all for it. But Porsha said, you know, I'm trying to compromise. I came here to look at the house with you, so it should, you know, that should show you that I'm being serious about it, which it is. I can give her that much. She did come and look at the house. So let's give her a pat on the back for that one. So they have the family dinner and all of that stuff. And, you know, Porsha was giving her a list of demands and how they want their parents to move in with them while the baby is, when the baby comes. And I just feel like that's not necessary. Like, y'all are not kids anymore. Y'all in y'all late 30s. Y'all need to be having y'all parents all up in your house just because you just had a baby. It's really not that serious. Don't do that. Because honestly, when I move out, I don't want a soul living with me. I don't want a soul living with me, and whoever I date in the future, I barely would want them living with me. Honestly, like, you can stay a couple nights, but you ain't stay. You know, I don't know. I'm just like, my thing is, I love people. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, my personality is huge. I love people. I'm normally the life of the party. I'm always the one that puts a smile on everybody else's face. So it's like, I love people, but I'm such an introvert at the same time. Like, I love people. I entertain people all day, every day. At work, I'm the brightest sun in the damn room in the workplace. Everybody loves to see me walk in because I make everybody laugh every day at work. But I'm an introvert at the same time, because while I love people, I can't stand to be around people all day, every day. So that's why whenever, like when my sister suggested that me and her get a place together, I completely denied it. I'm like, no, it's never going to work out, because I don't like living with other people and having to confine to the things that they do. Like, a lot of shit she do, I don't agree with. A lot of shit she do, I don't like. Like, I can't be in the same space with her. Like, it's one thing that we're in the same space now because we both are still at home with our mom, but living together would never work. And I don't want to live with nobody. Like, I want my own space. Like, I don't want to live with nobody. So, yeah. So, to move in, your parents who aren't sick and in perfect health, just because you had a baby, that's too much. But then she storms off and having an emotional breakdown when Dennis revealed that he put in an order, put an offer in on the house. So she says that wasn't right. Now, I do understand Porsha. Porsha is such a fucking cancer, though. Like, the way she broke down, that's the same way my mama breaks down, and it annoys the hell out of me. But, Dennis was kind of wrong for that. You didn't talk to Porsha about it first when you decided to put an offer in on the house. That's something that you're supposed to talk to a person about. Like, if you're in a relationship with a person and then y'all engaged to be married, y'all have to make decisions together. Because in a marriage, you have to compromise and make decisions together. You can't just go out and make decisions without nobody knowing about it. You know what I mean? So, you were wrong on that. So, I'm team Porsha on that situation. So she meets up with the event planner. They discuss the guest list and the visuals. And she says she invited Shamori. She invited Eva, Kenya. And I was happy to hear that her and my fellow Aquarian, Kenya, have made amends. And they have a genuine friendship. And Kenya's always giving her motherhood tips and all types of stuff. So it's good to see that. So, in the midst of them doing that, Lauren and Porsha was discussing her meltdown. And she was basically telling Lauren how she just felt some type of way about Dennis doing it behind her back. She felt like that's something that he should have talked to her about. And that's just what it is. But Lauren is basically telling Porsha that she does need to make a decision, because that Duluth thing is going to always be an elephant in their room, so to speak. It's going to always be an elephant because of the simple fact that he really doesn't want to be there. And Portia's so hell-bent on them being there, but he's not. And it has to be a choice made somewhere. Now, Gina, she's meddling too much with her Frankie-looking ass, okay? And when I say Frankie, I'm talking about Keisha Cole mama. Gina look just like motherfucking Frankie in the face. But she's trying to put Dennis in his place and tell Dennis to make Porsha understand that he's the leader and all of this stuff, and you know what type of mom I am. Yeah, we know what type of mom you are. The type of mom that I wouldn't want to fuck with. Yeah, we know, bitch. We know. But Dennis did put Gina in her place and told her that it's not her business. It's not her business, period, and she needs to stay out of it. Candy, you need to learn a little bit of pointers from Dennis on how to put your mama in your place. So, we here for Porsha's baby shower. It's an all-white affair. You see all the girls from the Housewives, you know, even Monique from Potomac. They're all there to support Porsha. It was pretty entertaining. Then it was telling them unfunny jokes. Gary with the T had the laugh track. Everybody laughed because he got the laugh track. It was pretty funny. It was pretty good. I loved seeing it. And I will say that I was thoroughly entertained by this whole damn spinoff. I think that Porsha and Dennis are hilarious, but then you got the supporting cast, which is the moms, the sister, then you got Shamia. You got all these different elements going on. So I think that that's what makes it entertaining. I never thought that a Porsha spinoff would be entertaining, because I never knew, you know, I never thought, I'm like, how funny, but it's entertaining though. I will say that. So it's safe to say that I'm gonna continue to review this until it's over with. So that's my review on Porsha's having a baby. Follow me on Instagram at Scotty by Nature. I'm only gonna share my Instagram from now on because I feel like that is the only social media that I'm the most active on. So get my motherfucking followers up and follow me on goddamn Instagram, Scotty_by_nature. Next video y'all gonna see is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which will be later on today. And I'm out of here, y'all. Till next time. Peace.